Hey everybody, so I wanted to kind of talk about something real quick, and I got a Canon camera, kind of. So it's kind of weird because, as you guys know, I mentioned in a couple other videos, I'm going to college now. The reason I'm going to college is because I'm just so bored of not having a job and I just needed something to do. And so far that's going pretty good. I don't think I've told you guys an update on that yet, but it's going pretty well. I'm learning really cool stuff in that class right now, and I recently got a Canon camera. So it's kind of weird because this is technically not mine. This is actually the college's. They own it, and I got a Canon EOS Rebel. So what this will mean for the channel is that there is a video that I might make with this camera, and I'll talk about that in a little bit. But I wanted to kind of show you this camera first. It is a Canon, and it's a really fancy camera. Well, I don't know about fancy, but it's one of the more expensive ones. And honestly, I thought I would never, quote unquote, own a camera like this before. So it was just kind of a surprise to me when my teacher said that we could check out cameras for our schoolwork. And what I probably will do if I want to shoot videos with this is that there's already an SD card in here for storage for the schoolwork type assignments, and I probably will put my own SD card in there to shoot video possibly, so I don't have to shoot it on the school's SD card. So look at this camera. Yeah, so it has I don't know very much about cameras, like physical cameras, so I apologize if I don't know much. But so basically it has a lot of lenses. It goes really far out. So this is a Canon EOS Rebel T5i, and honestly, it is on the lower end of Canons, but it's still really expensive. So I'm trying to make sure that I don't break it, because I had to sign a contract saying that I'll be able to use it properly and not break it. And the weird thing is that when I turned on this camera, I already saw videos that people shot with this camera previously, and I had to delete those. Or I didn't have to, but it was just kind of weird. So this is the full buttons and all that. So if I open this, it has photo and video, which I was a little nervous about because I couldn't find the video camera section. So I thought it was only photos, and I would have been a little bit bummed out because I kind of wanted to shoot my own videos with it. But luckily this has video. If you turn it on, it has a screen. Yeah, it's this flippable screen, and you can do touch. Yeah, it's like a touch screen, so you don't have to press all the buttons. But it's kind of weird because I'm more of a button person than touch screen, but it's nice to have it. So I really do like this camera so far. I've been kind of playing around with it a little bit. The thing is that this camera is kind of because I'm going to be using this for the rest of the school year, I think. So I'll have a little bit of time to maybe shoot some videos with it. But the only thing is that this is still a school camera, so I'm not going to be owning this forever. I probably will have to return it by May. So it would kind of suck that I can't own it personally, but I'm glad I have it at all. So a video that might come out. So I've been thinking about this for a while in under heavy consideration. If you guys remember the Grad Week documentary, which I released, I think it was in May of 2021, there is a possibility, not a complete confirmation, but there's a possibility I might remake it. And the reason why I want to remake it is because that was really when I first started editing and actually tried on YouTube videos. And honestly, it's not a terrible video. It's just I didn't know very much about editing at the time, and I didn't know a lot of the gimmicks that you could use on iMovie. And there's a possibility that I might be remaking it for a better audience, because it's just, I feel I have a lot more things I want to tell about the Grad Week that I didn't really say in that video, because I kind of wanted to keep it a little bit short because I didn't want to have to edit as much. but I think my editing has gone a lot better, and there's a possibility I might remake it. And if I remake it, that might be one of my favorite videos I've ever done on the channel, even though I've said that a lot. And I want to make it, I don't know how to describe it, I kind of want to make it more cinematic, like more epic. And it's just like, what I probably will do if I do remake that grad week documentary is I will actually film the places I went to. And because that's one thing that I kind of thought was a little lackluster, is the actual like video of where I went. Because I didn't film like drive like outside the bus window when we went to the tracks in the Grand Country buffet. But I kind of want to go more in depth on it, because like I feel like this video could be remade into a lot better. Not to say that's like absolutely terrible, it's just I feel like my editing has gotten so much better. So there's a possibility that I could remake the grad week documentary, and if I do, I will probably try to use this camera for it. And it's just crazy because like it's crazy that it's almost been like 2 years since I graduated at this point. So if that video happens, I want it to come out on the same day or like 2 years after that grad week documentary, because I just like being consistent. But like anniversary type thing. But I probably, because now I can drive to Branson, I've only done it a couple times though. But if I remake this, it will probably be one of my favorite videos on the entire channel. And I really want to remake it because I think there's a lot of things that I could have done better on that grad week documentary that I didn't know about. And now that I have Silver Dollar City passes again, because I did go to Silver Dollar City in the grad week documentary, and that was a really cool day. But I used like other people's footage. I kind of want to shoot some of my own footage. Not to say that the other footage is bad. It's just I wanted to make it more like live, like in the moment. And what I will probably try to do is I probably will try to go to every location that I went to for that grad week. I probably will try to go to Big Cedar Lodge, but I've never driven there before, so it might be a little bit of a challenge. But this is not like a complete announcement. It's just like I would really like to do it because I really think that the grad week documentary could have a better retelling. And even though I'm not in school anymore, so it might not be as fresh, like it might be just recycling things, I feel like I want to make this one like completely new and make it like cinematic and like more in the moment, because it was all iMovie voiceover, and I feel like I could do a lot better than that. So there's a possibility I could remake the grad week documentary. And even though it's a little far out because I want it to be released in May, I probably will try to start working on it in the next like 2 months or so. So I just kind of want to announce that with this camera. So yeah. So thank you guys so much for watching. I know it's a little bit of a shorter video, not really edited that much. So I kind of wanted to talk about some things. So yeah, see you guys later.